Welcome back, my viewer. Our topic for today is a tale of two generations. A tale of two generations is talking about the 80s, 90s, and the millennium children and the Indomie generation. What am I trying to talk about? Back in those days, all our parents encourage us to do is to go and then learn, study, so that you grow and become somebody. But guess what? Those that were working for them back in those days, what happened? They end up becoming boy. Those who are mechanic, those who are tailor, those who are... Mention them as many things that you can talk about. Plumber will never be a boss to somebody who is educated. A mechanic cannot be a boss to somebody who is educated. But let's just come back to what? 90s. In the 90s, when you send your child to go and learn a skill, guess what they do to that child? They end up asking that child to iron, wash their clothes, and the rest. A lot of parents felt that they are using them as house help, and a lot of children felt that is what? Is you are overusing them. Let's fast forward to what? 2000. A lot of people that have BSc in the 90s were much valued. They have jobs. But when it comes to 2000, after 2000, before you get a job, you need to know somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody's. But in our current generation, even with your master, you cannot get a job that worth the amount that you spend in a term when you're doing your masters. You cannot get a job that worth the amount that you paid for a section in a month. So what are we talking about? Certificate is no longer the deal of this generation. What you need is certificate. I was reading something few days, and I was also told that now the government is trying to inculcate that before you finish from school, you have to get what? You have to get 2 skills. That's certificates. So my brother, my sister, the amount to spend in a child in secondary school, if you check out, a friend of mine his parents told me that they paid almost 1.2 million for a term. And that 1.2 million, I don't think my parents spent up to that money. Today, I have what? BSc in something. And when I went to seek for a job, guess how much they told me they want to pay? They said they want to pay what? 50,000. And my school fees per term, per section was more than that. So I have to turn the job and then went to what? Certificate. I have to switch to what? Certificate. So my certificate a day can pay me what a graduate can earn in a month. So what are you waiting for? Those of you who just gave birth and you think you are sending your child to go and learn mechanic, to go and learn barbing, to go and learn hairdressing, to go and learn every other skill, and you think you are stressing them, let me tell you, you are not stressing them. You are only trying to give them something that they can inherit from you. Take for example, I'm a cinematographer, or if I'm a barber and my child inherit that barbing skill, what will happen at the end run? That child will inherit whatever I have labored for. It will not die. But if you are a PhD holder, can you give that PhD to your child? If you are a professor, how much is your salary in a month compared to what Davido earn in a month, in a day, or in a week, or in a concert? Compare it to what Osimhen make. I am using an instance in Nigeria. So what we are talking about, the world have moved into what? Technology. So part of the technology is what? If you are a tailor, you add that technology skill to it. Those who are educated will not make it the way you are making it. Finally, I want to share a story with you guys. I have a friend during my secondary school days, as far back 2001 or thereabout, who dropped out of school, and then we were all laughing at him. Where will you go and learn mechanic? But today, that man have mansion in this place employing graduates. So look at it. So if you have a child that is in school and you are paying millions, if you inculcate skill, certificates to that child, and you give that child that million to go and invest, for example, take for example in barbing, do you think that child will ever come to you and tell you should go and train him in the university? No. That child will do the things he needs to do. So please, in conclusion, certificate cannot be compared to certificates. Tell me what is the highest salary of an educated somebody, and I will tell you what people that have never been to the four walls of university in a day. It cannot be compared. I will give you, for example, in Nigeria today, where I am, a senator earn more than a professor in just a sitting. The wardrobe allowance and every other thing they collect cannot be compared. Hey, let me even tell you, you see this attire is what inspired me to giving me inspiration today. It's giving me full-time inspiration because this is an inheritance from my great-great-grandfather. If you want to know more, drop your comments at the comment section. Let's talk more about this. Thank you and God bless you.